Spring anime season of 2023 is right around the corner, and it is that time again where we frantically mark our calendars with a bunch of new shows that we have to juggle between the shows we are still catching up from last season, the anime that has been on our watch lists for the past 5 years, and I guess life in general. So yeah, I come as the bearer of bad news for you guys to let you know that yeah, the spring anime season is absolutely jam-packed full of amazing shows that you really cannot afford to miss. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Kicking things off with an isekai with an extremely long title. Yes, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. This actually has a pretty sweet twist on the genre, as main protagonist Yuya is bullied at school, but after going through a mysterious door that leads him to a new world full of magic, monsters, and artifacts, the twist here is that not only can he level up and become super OP here, but he can also bring back that power to the real world too. Those bullies are in for some serious hurt is all I'm thinking. GG bullies. So it seems that everything Yuya does in this new world in terms of his leveling up also affects him in the real world too, as displayed by the girls being super into wanting to date him. I'm sure that wasn't the case before for the guy. Animation and overall vibe of this show look to be pretty killer, and I'm definitely intrigued to see how Yuya balances out both lives in each of these worlds and seeing how one affects the other. This next show is easily one of the most anticipated shows from the spring 2023 season, and rightly so from the looks of it. Here, we've got Hell's Paradise. The infamous ninja assassin Gabimaru is the focus of Hell's Paradise. He is given a death sentence by beheading, however, Gabimaru is immortal himself and cannot die. Now, Gabimaru is offered a second chance at life. For his freedom and a full pardon from the shogun, he has to travel to a mysterious island to retrieve the elixir of life, which is said to hold the secrets of immortality. And he isn't alone here. Along with a crew of other criminals given the same opportunity, I cannot wait to see what lies in store for them on this island. This action fantasy looks to be, action-packed, full of gore, and one that will keep us on the edge of our seats week in, week out. Mashle, Magic and Muscle seems to be Harry Potter meets Asta from Black Clover meets One Punch Man, all on steroids. Can't freaking wait. The young and powerless Mash is a threat to the gene pool and must be eliminated according to everyone else in this magic-dominated world. He lives in secrecy in the forest, working out every day to build muscles that are as powerful as magic itself. Mash strives to become a divine visionary, which is basically the Wizard King. This is a role that society would be forced to acknowledge him. Now, the magicless Mash enrolls in the famous Eastern Magic Academy, fighting against the kids of some of the most powerful and elite in all of the realm. Of course, Mash is already at a disadvantage because he lacks the very ability required to live at Eastern. Here, Mash will have to battle his way through every obstacle with just his fists alone, defeating magic with strength in order to accomplish his aims. And I won't lie, I'm proper looking forward to seeing this guy like one bomb like that pompous douchebag that will no doubt look down on him. This show has a lot of promise. I can't wait. Okay, dudes and dudettes, this show has already got me feeling all of the nervous and tense energy. We are talking about My Home Hero. Reika's father Tetsuo finds out that her boyfriend Nobito has been physically abusing her. Tetsuo discovers Nobito's plot to extort money from Rika's wealthy grandparents and also learns that Nobito is a part of a criminal syndicate. Not only that, but he also has a history of killing his prior girlfriends. Tetsuo kills Nobito after becoming enraged and terrified at the idea that Reika might be in danger too. He then successfully disposes of the body, which his wife assists him with. Tetsuo and Kasa now need to work together to secure the safety of their daughter and stop her from becoming further involved in the situation, as the syndicate members start to question Nobito's abrupt departure. This thriller is going to be so full of suspense and moments that I'm sure you'll nervously be peeping through your fingers as you watch. I can't wait, but I'm honestly so scared, man. But let's go. Right, first continuation on today's list, and it is an absolute banger, quite literally. I'm talking the Konosuba spin-off, An Explosion on This Wonderful World. Konosuba is an actual masterpiece, and I would strongly argue that Megumin is one of the most iconic characters in all of anime. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. So this spin-off follows Megumin and Yunyun, two members of the Crimson Magic clan who are, at the top of their class, but they still have much to learn. Yunyun has started studying advanced magic, while Megumin has chosen to pursue exploding magic instead. Megumin refuses to be persuaded that explosion magic is not the path to becoming a great sensual wizard, despite being informed of its limited usefulness. So yeah, Megumin explosion backstory? Yes, please. You know this is going to follow the same traits as main series Konosuba with its comedy, and I am so ready for this. Another of the spring season's most anticipated anime is easily Oshinoko. Ai Hoshino is a talented and gorgeous 16-year-old idol who is loved and adored by her followers. She embodies the ideal of a youthful and pure nature, yet not everything is what it seems. Ai goes to see Goru, who is a gynecologist, for a checkup during her pregnancy, but he has no idea that he will soon run across a mysterious figure that will result in his untimely death. Nevertheless, fate has different ideas for Goru as he awakens in the arms of his idol as her infant son, Aquamarine Hoshino. Crazy name. With his world flipped upside down, Goru quickly discovers that the entertainment industry is not as simple as it first appears. With the assistance of an unexpected ally, he must protect the smile that he loves so much in Ai. Now, this series really looks to have it all. It's listed as a supernatural drama, and I am just so super intrigued for this one. First episode is also going to be 90 minutes long, which is just insane. Next up, we have an adventure sci-fi show that has the potential to be one of the sleeping giants this spring season. The anime in question is Heavenly Delusion. So, robots raise children in a nursery-like environment within the security of the walls. On the surface, life there can seem dull, yet the kids are brimming with promise and curiosities. It is comparable to a piece of heaven in many ways. Now, the environment outside of the walls is like a place from hell. It is now populated by strange, strong, supernatural beings and is virtually entirely devoid of anything mechanical. With Kiruko's assistance, Maru is searching the area that was once Tokyo for heaven. But after spending so much time looking, perhaps heaven is more of an unattainable fantasy than a possible reality. Really got the Promised Neverland vibes from this show in a way, so if you're a fan of that show, this really could be the one for you. Dr. Stone. Man, it's like being reunited with an old, lifelong friend. I absolutely adore this series. I honestly think it's easily one of the best out there, but it's always damaged by, being totally overshadowed by other colossal titles that are also airing that season. Anyway, now that the Stone Wars have been resolved, Senku turns his attention to the next big quest. That quest being discovering the answer to the petrification that put them all in this situation in the first place. However, before he can embark on this epic journey, he must first construct a ship and find a captain. Senku and the party embark on a sea voyage in search of the fabled treasure box left by Byakuya. Along the way, Senku discovers a whole new world filled with perils and a society with a sinister past. Now, Dr. Stone just always smashes it right out of the park, and I'm expecting more of the same from its third season. Do you want a bit more of a wholesome anime to check out? Well, I got you, and I know just the one to watch. This is a series called Insomniacs After School. Insomniacs After School follows Nakumi and Magari as they spend time in the Midnight Observatory coping with their sleeplessness and the long-term impact it has on their academic lives. In the Astronomical Club's deserted observatory, sleep-deprived Nakumi meets the moderately rebellious but easygoing Magari. When Magari is startled awake, she tries to flee the area, but a shattered door prevents her from doing so, which then traps the two within. These two develop an odd friendship, and the observatory serves as a safe haven for their interactions. Now, there is also mention of a ghost of one of the Astronomy Club's former members haunting the location as a key point the show wanted to highlight, so I am definitely all of the intrigue for that. But overall, the show looks like it's going to be full of super wholesome moments, and the animation looks really great on this one, so I'm expecting nothing but good things from this show. Here's the big one, boys and girls. Yes, Demon Slayers Season 3. Love it or hate it, you just know that Demon Slayer is going to deliver with its insane animation, epic fights, and big moments. You ain't going to be able to ignore this one, it's just too mammoth of a show. So, following the Entertainment District arc and the huge battle against the Upper Moon demons Gyutaro and Daki, Tanjiro and Ko's journey continues into the Swordsmith Village arc. Tanjiro travels to the village of swordsmiths in the upcoming season to fix his sword, yet this isn't simply a straightforward little quest. No, demons are approaching the village, of course. I won't lie to you here, but my excitement comes simply in the form of best girl Love Hashira Mitsuri. Goddamn, am I excited for her scenes. We also get the missed Hashira Muichiro, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him too. Season 3 is going to be a tasty one. If you enjoyed what Demon Slayer had to offer so far, then I can safely say that you are in for a treat with this next arc. Another isekai for you, but this time it's a reverse isekai. Now, I always think of the devil as a part-timer when it comes to reverse isekai. However, Dead Mount Death Play looks to be a much darker and moody twist on the genre. So, in the final battle against a hero, a necromancer who was on his last legs manages to escape oblivion and reincarnate into the real world, where magic is non-existent. It of course turns out that things might not be so easy in the real world, especially one where he finds himself caught up in the process of not just the police, but with criminal gangs, numerous political clashes, and so on. However, what protagonist Polka Shinomiya does have is that of his retained powers from his previous life. Won't lie to ya, I saw Isekai and I glanced over it, but from the trailer, this thing looks like it could go dark AF, and that, my friends, is the kind of show I really want this to be, so I can't wait to find out. Okay, doubt this is on anyone's list, but man, I am excited for it. It's time for some feline fun with Too Cute Crisis. Lisa Luna is an alien who, at first glance, appears to have the desire to destroy Earth. However, the planet is full of wonderful things, and it would be a shame for her to ignore them. As a result, Earth is spared from destruction, and the alien begins to explore its surroundings. Lisa soon finds herself in a cat cafe, where she will come upon things that she cannot understand. Looks super simple, but the cat in this show is an absolute beauty. Like, I am a cat lover myself, as is my fiance. So when we saw the trailer for this, we knew like it was a must watch for us. It looks cute, fun, silly, and the potential to be, wholesome. So if you're a cat lover like us, then I think you'll want to check this out too. Spring Anime Season 2023 looks to be another banger of an anime season. What shows are you looking forward to the most? Now, while you wait for the next video to drop on the channel, make sure to click the video link here to see my first impressions on the Oshi no Ko series from its trailer release. And yes, I will see you very soon. So till then, take care of yourselves. Peace, peace!